We're at IBC 2022 and we're in Hall 7. We're at the front of Hall 7, near the food. We're at Theatrixx and we're here speaking to Erik. Hi Erik, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good show so far, yeah?
Yeah, it's been a good show, very busy. I guess everybody was eager to get back to it, right?
Get back to it, and great to get back to it. So,
yeah,
your converters and processing. So, you know, it's a pretty dense market. There's a lot of players in this game. What differentiates you? What makes you different?
Well, we come from a place where most of us implicated in the company have come from a professional setting. So it's all like we've been AV professionals that went out of the market, started to think about products for AV professionals as well. So when we go to converters, the first thing about them is that we don't use any external DC adapter.
Okay.
So it has a proper internal power supply in the converter. So you have a locking power
and a
inlet
proper locking cap,
and power outlet as well. So you could use it as a daisy chainable power source, but also as a small power bar for connecting your monitor or a small projector. Whereas the electronics drawn by that are very, like, the power drawage is very small.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for the actual processor part.
Yeah. So most of the power that's going in, it's available on the outlet to power something else. Then when you keep looking at the construction around it, all the connectors are locking. So even when we have HDMI cable, it's with a locking screw, locking HDMI. The construction as well, if you look at the SDI connectors, sometimes they'll just be floating on the electronics.
Okay,
they just solder there and they float in the box. And we figured for more reliability, all our SDI connectors are screwed to the exterior of the box. So distribute the stress in a better fashion. Recess connectors as well. So if I drop a connector, a converter on the floor, I'm not damaging my connectors. It's always about reliability, peace of mind, and ease of use.
Yeah, of course. So how many, I mean, that's a great form factor. You can see it's rugged. You can see that it's going to drop. You've got mounting options, straps. You've got screws here. How many different versions of, how many converters are you producing?
Well, we started with about 3 models in the SDI range, and now we're at around 32 different options.
Okay.
So anything from fiber to HDBaseT, IP conversion. There's all sorts of conversion available in 2 form factors as well. So you have the ruggedized portable ones, but also the same models are available in a rack mount unit. So it's fully modular. You can build your own towards your own specification of what you need from one event to the other. If you're doing some type of rental, and if you're more into the fixed install kind of project, it's more about density. So you need 100 conversions. You don't want $100 sitting on shelves in the rack.
Well, you've got the rugged, you've got the rack mount. Yeah, absolutely. And so, I mean, you've highlighted there, you've got lots of different markets here. Who are you addressing? I mean, live events, obviously.
Well, it was live event at first. Obviously, this is where we come from. But we then branched it out in all these different markets, whether it's SI or broadcast, where you need something dependable. Something that you really can add to your whatever workflow you're using, that you can buy into a Theatrixx product and say, oh, it's doing A to B, but I know that I have full peace of mind on using that device, and then you can concentrate your energy on something else than replacing a failing converter or a lost DC adapter.
But it sounds to me like something that people should have been doing a long time ago. Is nobody else doing it?
There's not much people doing it. There's various reasons. 2 of the main ones are the fact that for electrical certification, it's a lengthy and costly process to get that electrical certification when you have a power supply on board. So usually the go-to solution is just to use a DC adapter that's already certified. Then you don't need to go through that process. We're willing to go through that process, and it's also a question of a lot of our competitors, a big part of their market is replacement units.
Oh, of course, So you're going to cost you more money. But going through that process, does that put this in a different price bracket?
No, not necessarily. I would say we're about in the same price range as every other converter brand that use the full spec. Obviously, if you're looking at converters that would strip some kind of features to save on the cost, you will find cheaper converters out there.
Oh, yeah,
but
of course.
When we go to the higher end, especially in the fiber, you will see that we're actually cheaper than the others.
Brilliant. And so everything that you have here, anything new that you might have here, is it all stocking in various countries? Is it shipping now?
Obviously, we're all having the same challenges.
Of course.
But I'm happy to say that we have stock on a lot of the different references.
Yep.
And even on the ones we are out of stock or that are being produced at the moment, we're usually looking at a lead time of between 2 to 6 weeks in the worst case scenario.
So if you're planning ahead, you've still got.
If you're planning ahead,
it's
you're still good.
Time.
And we're coming from the event industry. For me, 6 weeks,
it's only going to get better.
It's horrible.
Like
I never thought of that. It's too much already.
Tell me about it. So where can we send people who want to know more information and want to see the full range?
For more information, obviously, just go on our website, Theatrixx.com. It's the best place to find out. And also for your local sources, whether it's a distributor or a reseller, anything can be found on the contact page of our website at Theatrixx.com.
And if they're at the show, what's that stand number? What booth are you on?
If you want to see us at the show, it's Hall 7, booth B02.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thanks, Erik. We'll be doing another couple of videos on the Theatrixx stand, so please look out for them. And for all the other videos we're doing at IBC 2022, please head over to kitplus.com.